Hey everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Tharsus' Volcano. This is an exciting episode, I'm just gonna get straight into it. First things first, I need to be packing up this base, ready to move out of here sharpish. And the time has come to dismantle the farms. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do the unthinkable to the chickens because honestly I would really like all of the food. Rest in peace. And that is the farms pretty much completely gutted. All my farm stuff can go in here. Alright, and that is pretty much everything packed up and ready to go. It's definitely weird to be leaving this place, but I am moving on to pastures new. I have a really cool build plan for this episode, I think you'll love it. Have plenty of building blocks. I am actually going to be using a lot of this quartz, and this can all go safe in here where I know I won't be losing it. And I guess that's farewell to the base, at least for the time being. Brings a tear to my eye. And here I am, the location for the base. This is where I'm going to be spending the majority of my time over the rest of the series, probably. And I have big plans. Probably next episode, I'm going to get busy on building the main base. But today, I'm going to be building the new housing for the pumpkin farm. And yeah, I'll probably build it over here somewhere. Alright, I think I'm going to build it here. Oh, thankfully. I just quickly shut off my PC so that didn't lock into the save. I don't give a shit if people think that's cheating or not. A frog! I have never seen one of these before. In fact, I remember playing not too long ago when these were actually modded in. Why is my first human instinct when I see something new to kill it and see what happens? Excuse me? Is that a thing? That is actually kind of awesome. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna build the new farms here. But first, I have to clear all these trees. So, time lapse. Okay, and there we go. This was previous all trees. I've cleared it out into plains. This should be more than enough space. And I think I've got enough wood from it to last me for a long time. I'm gonna have to do a bit of landscaping to make sure this is all level. And a little bit of landscaping later. This is the result. So it's 23 wide, 31 deep. It's gonna go a little further back on this side. But you guys already know what I'm building from the title. I'm going to be building the Chicken Brothers store from Breaking Bad, which is a show I've just finished watching. I really loved it, and I thought since I'm targeting my main food source to be chicken, I might as well put the pumpkin pie farms in here. But also, I want tinted glass. And hey, what's the one place that sells those two things? Chicken and crystal. It's the Chicken Brothers, which I am trying very hard not to actually say its Spanish name because I cannot pronounce it for the life of me, and I think I'm just going to make a fool of myself. But anyway, I'm going to be digging a giant pit under this thing to store the farms beneath, and then I'll build the restaurant on top. Probably going to do another time lapse. I was looking forward to doing some time lapses from the third person perspective with a second account, but I'm having trouble getting the land to work, but hopefully I'll have that working by one of the next episodes. So hopefully in future projects I can have a nice view of me working on it externally. Which will hopefully be a bit less nauseating. But for now, first person's what you guys are going to have to be dealing with. Alright, and here we are at last. It has been many, many hours, and yeah, I think you can already see how deep this is going to be. I mean, you've seen it in the time-lapse. I might have overdone this just a little bit. So yeah, the original plan was to dig down just 10 blocks or so, just to have room for the farms underneath, but sometimes when I start digging, I just can't stop. I guess I just like being inside holes, okay? I guess you could say this chicken joint has a bit of an underworld going on. And yeah, I am absolutely stacked for resources. I had to make like a whole area of chests because I'm absolutely stacked full of dirt, grass. That's the wood from the woodcutting session, just more dirt. And then it just gets to just stone in all of these chests. I was thinking of building a cobblestone generator pretty soon, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have to. And on the diamond department, that's how many I got from the mining trip. I did use a couple for a couple repairs and things. Combined with the diamonds I already have, I have nearly 2 stacks of diamonds now, so that is just dandy. I hope that time-lapse was moderately tolerable, by the way. Oh yeah, and I got some dogs. I originally had 4, but one of them just kind of left. I guess I can set up a little area for them when I set up a little place for the axolotls. Well, I think I'm going to be taking a well-deserved break from Minecraft. I've got a trip tomorrow, so I'll be gone for a couple days, but when I get back, I'll start working on the restaurant. Okay, and that is the basic outline of the wall done. I've got a lot of detail to add in, obviously. I did pass through a swamp in the first video, so I might try and find where that was. I also need to get some concrete, but I can just get some from the gravel up there. I have to say, after spending so long mining out that hole, this is just so satisfying. Yeah, I'm never doing it again without a beacon. Okay, and there we go. That's a shoal full of sand, and that's what I'm going to be using to make the concrete. Now, I have just realized a lot of this is going to be going in on the floor, so I might have to... I mean, it has gravity, right, when it's powder, so I might have to do a quick layer underneath. Okay, so most of the floor of this place is going to be quartz bricks, I believe. There's no going back now. And I'm going to be as conservative as possible when it comes to crafting these, because, yeah, I don't actually have that much quartz. And I'd rather not go back into the nether to get more. Anyway, this is going to be the main entrance, so I guess I'll just start placing the floor in. And I just realized how expensive this build is going to be. If that's already used up 2 stacks of quartz, goodness. I think I am going to have to go into the nether. And that's my quartz supply gone. I guess, yeah, nether it is. I got 8 diamonds from 2 diamond... Wow, okay. Oh my god. 12 diamonds from 3 diamond ore. That is mental. Oh my god. There is just... What? It's like Christmas down here. I think that's just the one. Oh my god. I'm gonna get like half a stack of diamonds. I'm literally just coming down to get obsidian. And I'm gonna come up with like 16 diamonds on a freaking obsidian errand. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. No, this is a joke. This is some kind of joke. About 20 minutes into this little mining session, that is beautiful, and I have 34 diamonds, but I haven't actually been able to find any lava. Like, I've actually just been having to get obsidian through these little 1 lava streams that you can find. So it turns out I had the obsidian all along. Well, I guess I can't complain. I did get like 35 diamonds or something. However, I am going to complain about this spawn location. I think that's probably enough quartz. And there we go, that is the main portion of the floor done. If you're wondering why I'm not building next to the walls, it's because there is an interior wall design that's different from the outside, so the wall is going to be 2 blocks thick. At long last, I have found a mangrove forest. And these wood blocks, I've messed around with them in the creative mode a bit. These wood blocks, I love them. Look at the color of that. I can just think of so many uses for this. Well, actually, no, I can't, but I can, like, think of how many things I will eventually think of. If that makes any sense. Okay, so that is the outer windows done and dusted, I believe. I just realized how many signs I'm gonna have to make. There's like a stripe of signs that goes, like, around the entire thing. And that's the full height of the build done. Just brilliant. 31 levels. Can I make it? No, I can't. Come on. Come on. No! There we go. I don't think in video form you can actually appreciate how long it takes to climb this ladder. It actually requires 2 full minutes of my full attention to get up there. Can you believe that? 2 minutes of my attention. Now, I'm hoping this works like I hope it works. Okay, it does. That is actually really... looks really nice. I suppose you could build like a automatic concrete hardening machine that would probably work similar to like a cobblestone generator, except you'd like have to place in the powder yourself. Okay, and that's the windows. This place is really starting to come together. I need to replace this with quartz. I have to say, it is weird seeing this in my survival world, because like I've seen it so much in my don't know what was going on with the camera there. Getting some interesting close-ups. So this is going to be the counter area. And this is like the little door that you can flip up to get to like the staff-only area. I need to get some warped wood to make some warped signs, because I want like the blue stripe to continue around here. Yeah. So back in the nether we are. Yep, and I'm already on the brink of death. Oh goodness. Hell. Oh my god. Oh god. Jesus. I went to Mount Vesuvius once, and like, oh, there was like bits where you just had to be... Well, I mean, you probably would have been fine, but like, it felt like you had to be so careful so you didn't fall in the volcano. And like, with all this gear, like, that's how I'm feeling right now. Yes! Oh, this is perfect. Lovely. I'm just gonna grab like a stack of this stuff, and I think that's all I'll need. I think it's safe to say that the floating trees rule doesn't really apply to the nether, because like, f the nether. Alright, I am getting the hell out of here, because situations like this are not what I want to be getting involved with. With all of this stuff on me. Oh my god. Jesus! Go away. These guys have a really long reach. Piss off, yeah? Oh! I will never stop scaring myself with this goddamn place. Yeah, I really don't want this to turn into another nether torture episode, so I'm gonna get back as quick as possible. Well, I am proud of myself that I didn't die. And I also have a bit of a nether tunnel now, so I can get to and from my old base. And I have so much quartz now. And there we go. That's literally all I needed to go to the nether for. So, when I go to bed, I wake up every morning with my balls on the stone cutter. Lovely. If in any way you could wake up on the wrong side of the bed, that would be it. So this is kind of like the area where the cooks are. And there'll be like all the advertisements here. Okay, and that's the kitchen area. And this place is really starting to not feel like a death trap anyway. Okay, so the skeleton of this kind of back section is all done. I've added this little fridge. So yeah, this is the kitchen, and this is going to be the office. So I guess it's time to just put the roof in, I guess. Once again, I have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. I vastly underestimated the amount of slabs I'm going to need, so I'm going to definitely need to do another quartz mining trip. To be honest, mining for quartz is actually growing on me. It's quite therapeutic. What the f... There's just too many of them. I think some of my stuff went into the lava, but I think most of it's okay. I'm just hoping that none of my, like, my tools I think honestly all I really lost in there was just some quartz. Imagine if in real life people had to travel to literal hell so they could build a chicken restaurant. And there we go. That is the roof done. As for lighting, I am using redstone lamps for the main bit of the restaurant. For the back, I did want to use sea lanterns, but honestly the prospect of going and finding those and, you know, doing what you have to do to get those is kind of terrifying after what I've just experienced. So I think I'm gonna go for redstone lamps in the whole thing. Now I could theoretically just put a lever on top of these. Actually, that looks really nice. I could theoretically just put a lever and power them that way, but I want to kind of nail the industrial ceiling look. But yeah, the way I'm doing it is these power the lamps in the day, and then I have another set powering them at night. And it means that the lights will hopefully always be on. And it also kind of like fits with that kind of, you know, it looks like a roof, you know? I don't know what these are meant to be, like ventilation units or solar panels, I don't know. And there we go, so that is the lighting system mainly done. I've got a couple of more decorative lights that I'm going to be putting around. Okay, so I'm almost done with this part of the build. I guess I'll add some paintings because I noticed in the actual POLLOS HERMANOS there were like posters around the place, so this one freaks me out. And so does that one. But I think they're the only two. And yeah, honestly that is it for the main restaurant, I think. One last thing, I do need a logo, and I do have an idea for that. So yeah, I thought it would only be faithful to the Chicken Brothers brand if we actually had chickens as the logo. I guess I just have to add the Chicken Brothers. Go in there? Okay, wait, I need to actually block these guys in while they're young. Oh, he escaped. Yeah, no one saw that. Okay. They're trapped in there, I'm just gonna wait for them to grow up. And yeah, they also power the lights, which is, I think is cool. Whenever they tread on the pressure plate, that will light up one of the lights. I guess the next logical thing to add is the egg farm itself, because that is going to be pretty much the main produce of this place. Well, that's what you'll want them to think anyway. Okay. I just want to clarify there is absolutely no animal abuse going on at this place. We are meeting the requirements of less than 2 animal deaths a year. I mean, less than 3 animal deaths a year. I know those 2 deaths have happened like within 5 minutes of each other, but I promise that no more will occur. At least not on the shop floor. And boy, this is looking like some kind of industrial kitchen. I'm loving it. Okay, yeah, this is just really coming together. I'm so happy about this. And in some ways, I've definitely improved on my design from my test world. So I'm chuffed about this, honestly. So something cool that I was playing around with last night was adding custom paintings into Minecraft. I was adding some of my own art into Minecraft. Just because, honestly, the default paintings kind of creep me out a little bit, some of them. I just thought some non-default images would make the posters feel more like posters, you know? Now, I didn't want to show the construction of this part on camera, but basically I filled in the back of the office. So we've seen that. This is actually producing quite a lot of eggs. If I go in the back here, I've just got another lamp, and I've got this bookcase here and this computer. And yeah, I've got this little plant here, and I just thought, what better flower could I put in here than Lily of the Valley? But yeah, there is actually a little more to this place that I haven't shown you. If you go back here, this computer has a password. And it's an egg. If you throw an egg in here, this secret kind of staircase is revealed. And this is going to be the entrance to my base. It's kind of ugly now, obviously. All the redstone is exposed. But I am going to put the walls in. And then I'll have it leading into the underground base. Oh yeah, and I'll probably put this on a timer so it shuts itself after a few seconds. But you can just shut it up by throwing another egg. I could do this all day, honestly. And you can see that if you throw just any old item in, it won't work. You have to throw an egg in. So how this works is basically this hopper goes straight into an item filter in here. If it's like a piece of cobblestone or something that's not accepted by the system, it will just sit on the top there and despawn. But if it's an egg, it goes through into this dropper, which powers itself. I still can't actually figure out how I'm powering that thing. But it drops it out, and I'm probably going to have that into a collection system, so you don't actually lose the egg. But yeah, when that egg is detected in that dropper, it takes a comparator output, runs it through here. And then yeah, once that goes through, it just runs through here and runs into all this system. And yeah, it's kind of simple, actually. I mean, Yeah, for my slow brain, this actually took way longer than it should have. So yeah, I might as well get around to doing the underground bit, which is the bit I've really been looking forward to, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, the system works so that I get an egg, throw it inside, everything does the stuff, and then once I go through here, that actually closes up everything behind me, so you'll see when I come back around, everything's automatically reset, so I can just keep going through. And I'm going for this kind of alternating design between smooth deep slate, I think, or polished deep slate, polished andesite, and smooth stone for the floor. I mean, I have so much space, so I'm not really entirely sure what to do with it all. I think I might make this area into like my bedroom, just so I can like quickly just run down here and go to sleep without having to like go through a maze. And I guess in this section will be at least the first phase of the storage room, and then I guess the floor below that will be the pumpkin and sugarcane farm. Another floor below that is probably where I'm gonna have my crystal farm, because obviously it's like, you know. But yeah, I've been building a little more. I don't really want to get too ahead of myself in this episode, because like, I have done a lot. Definitely more than I've done in any previous episodes. So I think I'm gonna put all of that off to the next video. So yeah, in the next one, I guess I'll be building the storage room, my bedroom, and also the farms. That will probably, yeah, that will probably do it. That'll probably take a while. But I guess for now, that's it. So, bye.